What if the most powerful tech monopoly in history was actually a house of cards waiting for one man to pull the master lever? While the global media was focused on OpenAI and Microsoft's Copilot, Larry Ellison was quietly rewiring the infrastructure of the entire world. This isn't just a business pivot, it is a surgical strike on the Microsoft cloud. Oracle has just released a total AI integration that doesn't just assist the user, but literally replaces the middleware that Bill Gates spent 40 years forcing into every enterprise on Earth. The stunned result is something the stock market wasn't prepared for. A massive realignment where Oracle's infrastructure is suddenly cheaper, faster, and more secure than anything coming out of Redmond. Today we are analyzing the great Oracle coup and showing you exactly how Larry Ellison dismantled the Microsoft dominance in a single strategic move that has sent stock prices into a sub-zero dive for the old guard. In my 45 years of inspecting complex industrial systems, I've learned that power isn't found in the branding. It is found in the core foundation. Microsoft's Azure is like a massive bloated plumbing system where every new pipe is spliced into an old lead line. It's inconsistent and prone to leaks. Larry Ellison saw this. He realized that the AI revolution requires pure flow. Oracle's Generation 2 cloud wasn't built for legacy support. It was built for zettabyte-scale AI throughput. When Ellison announced that every single Oracle application was now AI autonomous, he didn't just update the software, he dissolved the competition. He ended the era of the license fee trap and started the era of the self-healing database. The $1 secret to this Oracle pivot lies in RDMA, Remote Direct Memory Access. It sounds technical, but to a tradesman, it's like replacing a garden hose with a super-pressurized industrial conduit. Oracle's AI servers talk to each other without the interference of the operating system. This is the billion-dollar advantage. Microsoft forces their AI to run through the Windows kernel, which creates congestion. Oracle bypasses the traffic. The stock crash happened because Wall Street realized that efficiency is compound interest. If Oracle can run an AI model for half the electricity and 10 times the speed, then Microsoft's business model isn't just challenged, it is mathematically obsolete. In the old world Japanese tradition, there is a concept called shokunin, the mastery of the tool. Larry Ellison has mastered the database. Everything in the modern world, from your medical records to the routing of the power grid, runs on an Oracle database. By baking AI directly into the base storage layer, Ellison has created a passive intelligence system. You don't have to ask the AI to find an error. The database self-corrects before the error even manifests. This is predictive maintenance on a civilizational scale. Microsoft is selling a chatbot to help you write emails. Oracle is selling an intelligence that manages the global economy. The difference in value is astronomical, and the markets are panicking as they recalculate the trillions. The stunned result of recent benchmark tests shows that Ellison's NVIDIA-powered superclusters are outperforming Azure by a margin of 3 to 1. In civil engineering, if you have a material that is 3 times as strong for half the price, you abandon the old material overnight. This is what we are seeing in the enterprise space. Billion-dollar retailers and national defense agencies are unplugging from Microsoft's ecosystem and migrating to Oracle's AI-native shield. The pivot is total. It isn't a gradual transition, it is a structural replacement. Larry Ellison has cut the power to the Microsoft Office and switched on the Oracle reactor. The $2 trick to sensing a tech crash is to look at the developer intent. I've consulted on high-rise construction where the subcontractors started bringing in a new type of fastener. Within 6 months, the old fastener company was bankrupt. The same thing is happening in code. Developers are leaving the bloat of .NET and Azure to build on Oracle's OCI. Why? Because Oracle is giving away the intelligence. They aren't charging for the brain. They are charging for the power. This flipping of the narrative has caught Satya Nadella in a strategic vice grip. Microsoft has to protect their high margins, but Oracle is willing to burn the margins to own the infrastructure. In my 45 years of diagnostics, I've learned that complexity is the enemy of profit. Microsoft's AI strategy is extremely complex. You need Copilot Pro, Azure Cognitive Services, and a team of consultants just to sync your data. Oracle's surprise move was radical integration. One red button. When Ellison pushed that button, he automated the consultant. He erased the need for the Microsoft middleman. To a CEO, this is the ultimate cost-saving bombshell. Why pay for 10 Microsoft licenses when one Oracle agent does the work and calculates the taxes? The stock market crashed because it realized that the Microsoft workforce is about to be audited by an Oracle script. The $3 secret of Larry Ellison's aggression is security-focused autonomy. Most AI models are insecure. They hallucinate and they leak information. But Oracle's AI is gated by the database security. In the trade world, we call this double containment. If one pipe bursts, the outer shell catches the fluid. Oracle has double contained their AI. It cannot hallucinate because it is anchored to hard facts in the ledger. Microsoft's Copilot is floating in the clouds, but Oracle's intelligence is bolted to the floor. For banks and governments, bolted to the floor is the only option. Ellison has taken the high-security market off the board for Bill Gates. The Japanese philosophy of kintsugi, the art of mending with gold, is how Ellison treated the old Oracle. He took its fragile, legacy reputation and mended the cracks with AI gold. He turned a stodgy database company into the most advanced neural network hub on the planet. This pivot was invisible for 3 years while they built the Generation 2 data centers. Now the scaffolding has been taken down, and the result is blinding. Microsoft is still painting the exterior of Azure while Oracle has already completed the foundation. This disparity is what crashed the stock. Truth always wins in engineering. Why did this kill the Microsoft momentum? Because Microsoft relies on interdependence. You buy Windows so you can use Office, so you can use Teams, so you can use Azure. It's a circular chain. Ellison has broken the chain. He announced that Oracle's AI will integrate with AWS and Google Cloud via multi-cloud interconnects. He opened the garden gate and invited everyone to leave. By eliminating the need for a Microsoft hub, he devalued the entire Microsoft stack. It's like a plumber showing the whole neighborhood how to fix their own pipes for free. The plumbing company, Microsoft, loses the neighborhood. I once consulted on a massive data center where the cooling system was failing because it was built by 5 different contractors who didn't talk to each other. That is Microsoft's AI strategy. Bing, OpenAI, Windows, and Office are all different contractors. Ellison is the sole proprietor. He owns the hardware, the database, the AI layer, and the application. This vertical integration means that when a problem occurs, the system fixes itself in milliseconds. In the billion-dollar AI war, milliseconds are millions of dollars. Ellison has built a system that doesn't waste a drop of energy. The $1 trick to understanding the overnight crash is CapEx reality. Microsoft is spending tens of billions on nuclear power and new hardware to keep up with AI demand. Oracle already had the hardware. They were buying NVIDIA H100 clusters before anyone else knew the model number. Ellison stockpiled the materials like a seasoned contractor before a shortage. When the AI boom exploded, Oracle was ready to install, while Microsoft was still waiting for the delivery truck. Wall Street punished Microsoft for being unprepared and rewarded Oracle for foresight. In my 45 years of diagnostics, I've seen that ego often blinds the top managers. Microsoft believed they were untouchable because of OpenAI. But OpenAI is a research lab, not a data company. Oracle is a data company. AI without data is like a car without fuel. Ellison owns the fuel. He has incentivized every Oracle customer to move their data into the AI engine. He neutralized the OpenAI advantage by making the data the star of the show. This is the surprise pivot that shattered the Microsoft narrative. The stunned result of this economic shift is the restructuring of the Fortune 500. Companies are moving their entire backend to Oracle Autonomous Linux. They are removing the Windows layer entirely. This is the deepest cut. Windows was the wall around the Microsoft garden. Ellison brought a sledgehammer to that wall by perfecting the Linux environment for enterprise AI. When you don't need Windows to run your business, Microsoft loses its tax on the world. This is the billion-dollar realization that triggered the sell-off. There is a $4 secret to Ellison's master plan: regional sovereignty. Oracle is building small, secure data centers for individual countries. They are giving governments total control over their AI destiny. Microsoft tries to centralize everything in their massive hubs. But in the modern world, nations want privacy. Ellison is selling sovereignty, while Microsoft is selling centralization. In a deglobalizing world, sovereignty is the winning product. Ellison is building an empire of local hubs that Microsoft cannot penetrate. The Japanese art of Sashimono. Joining wood without nails is what Oracle has achieved with multi-cloud. They have joined with Google and Amazon in a way that doesn't require Microsoft's steel. It is a seamless integration that bypasses the Microsoft gatekeeper. For 20 years, Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer built gatekeepers. Satya Nadella maintained them. But Larry Ellison just walked around the gate. He rendered the gatekeeper irrelevant. When the gate no longer controls the road, the property value, the stock, collapses. I have opened the walls of old buildings and found incredible mechanical ingenuity. That is what is inside Oracle. It is a refined machine that has been perfected over decades. The AI pivot isn't new technology. It is the evolution of a perfect system. Microsoft is trying to invent a new way to work. But Oracle is perfecting the way the world already works. This subtle distinction is why Oracle is rising while Microsoft is reeling. You don't change the system, you make the system smarter. The $1 reality is that Microsoft is a marketing company and Oracle is an engineering company. In the early days of tech, marketing could cover up for engineering flaws. But AI is unforgiving. It requires terminal precision. If your architecture is weak, the AI will overheat the system. Oracle's engineering is rock solid. Larry Ellison proved that grit and precision beat hype and hope. The overnight crash was the market's way of admitting it was fooled by the Microsoft marketing machine. Watch the infrastructure. Don't listen to the keynotes. Look at the cable runs. Look at the power draw. Look at the latency. The latency on Oracle's AI is the lowest in the industry. This means their AI thinks faster. In a fast-paced market, the fastest thinker wins the trade. Ellison has given his customers the fastest brain on Earth. Microsoft is offering a shared brain that is congested and slow. The choice for a Fortune 500 CFO is instantaneous. They go with Oracle. In my 45 years of trades wisdom, I've seen this pattern of replacement time and again. The new high-efficiency boiler always replaces the old coal furnace. Microsoft is the coal furnace. It served us well for a long time, but it is dirty, expensive, and slow. Oracle is the magnetic induction heater. It is clean, efficient, and instant. Larry Ellison has switched the fuel on the whole world. The smoke you see from the stock market is just the last gasps of the old furnace. This is the end of the road for legacy cloud. Larry Ellison didn't just compete, he redefined the physics of the enterprise. He proved that intelligence belongs at the bottom of the stack, not the top. By placing AI in the foundation, he secured the house. Microsoft is trying to put an AI roof on a rickety structure. The stock market saw the first storm and ran for the Oracle shelter. The billion-dollar secret is that Ellison isn't done. He has orders for 20 more superclusters that will scale beyond anything Azure can imagine. He is buying the future in cash. Microsoft is buying it in debt. The inversion is complete. The surprise pivot wasn't surprising to those of us who inspect the pipes. It was inevitable. The only surprise was how long it took for the market to notice. Stay calm and watch the data flow. The digital world is self-correcting. The Microsoft dominance was a phase, but the Oracle foundations are everlasting. Larry Ellison has returned to the throne, and he brought a God appliance with him. The Gates legacy is safe in the museums, but the living economy is moving to the Oracle cloud. The switch has been flipped, the pipes are clear, the flow is unstoppable. The old guard is falling, and the architect is in charge. Check your connections. The Oracle era has officially begun.